ignoring the narcissist puts you in a very powerful place because as long as you're giving them your attention, giving them your airtime, then they are in some way manipulating you. They are in some way having leverage over you. They are in some way keeping you under their tab. And you can't really have ongoing interactions with a narcissist in a healthy way because everything for them is a manipulation. There's nothing that's really genuine, sincere, or healthy. Everything that even seems like is a good thing, it's a manipulation that's part of something bigger to serve their agenda, which is actually, in the grander scheme, not good for you. And in time, interacting with the narcissist, being under their manipulations, in time, that will always start wearing you down. But when you ignore them, when you break free from that, when you find your own personal frame again, where you're collected and you're following your own purpose, your own meaning, your own intentions, then you realize that you can feel a lot better doing your own thing than being under their influence. You realize that you can do better, you can achieve so much more, you can feel healthier. You get more ideas, you get more inspiration. You're not under this negative cloud that the narcissist likes casting over people. It's like they like shooting out these little clouds, and they like these clouds are constantly hovering over you. I'm not sure if any of you have ever seen these cartoons, some of these kind of old cartoons, but you have this kind of cloud following the person, like Bugs Bunny or Daffy Duck and those types of cartoons. That you would have noticed some scenes where people are just trying to run from the storm and the cloud just follows them and hovers above their head, raining on them. That's what narcissists do. They keep this leverage, they keep this control. Everything for them is a form of manipulation. They're trying to get you to serve their agenda. And even if you can't see how they're using you, they are. It's like a scam. Scam alert, you know? Every now and again you feel, even when you think things are okay with a narcissist, every now and again you feel uneasy with them. And that's your kind of gut being triggered, telling you scam alert, move on. But ignoring them, detaching from them, finding your own feet on the ground, settling into your own frame, you're feeling better, you're achieving more things, you're just going about your business. That feels, you start to feel very good when you gain that independence, and it puts you into that very empowered place. The narcissist sometimes, though, they can get very irritated when they see that. Because when you feel empowered, they feel disempowered. When you feel happy, they feel unhappy. Whatever you feel is the inverse of what they feel. So they got to make you feel as negative as possible so they feel positive because they're the inverse. They don't want you to feel well because then they feel like crap. And the best way not to be resentful against narcissists or manipulators or abusers, the best way not to just feel like these people have destroyed you is to know them well enough to know that, okay, these types of people are like this, but I've learned that these types of people are like this, so I should focus on doing my own thing. And if there's anything that's holding me to these people, any vulnerabilities, insecurities that's making me too much attached to these people, then I've got to work on those things. If it's your insecurities that make you want to go back to them, then you know you have to kill those insecurities. So that's what you should do when you've been with a narcissist, is just use it as a lever to uplift you, to go out and do things. And if you ruminate about things they did to hurt you, or just ruminating about them for whatever reason, use that as impetus to go out and just do things. Use that to generate creative thoughts, creative endeavors. Just transform any irritation or frustration you feel about the narcissist into things which matter for you. Because if you think about it, if the more you start letting the narcissist or any abusers in your life go, things that actually interest you do start to surface, and you start thinking about things you want to do, pursue. But it's hard to think about those things when you're fully under the influence of a narcissist, because they like to hold you down. But once you're not letting them hold you down anymore, you naturally start to feel more uplifted, because that's your natural state. When people aren't doing things to hold themselves down in a dark, negative place, the natural tendency is to feel a bit better, to have insights, to have moments of good ideas, inspiration. It's only when you kind of talk yourself out of it that you have a good thought idea, but then you kind of remind yourself how bad things are or how abusive so-and-so is. Just kind of let that go a bit and just kind of settle into those inspired thoughts. And then if any irritating thoughts on the narcissist surfaces, just use that as an energizer, like a battery, to help thrust you forwards. So ignoring the narcissist, settling into your own power, your own frame, that's a very empowered place to be. And that's how you should face narcissists in the narcissistic experience, is to go out, learn from it, learn about them, learn about yourself, learn about more about the things that you do want, and then just have the courage to go out and try to achieve those things. Thanks for watching.